Hi, this is Tony Andrew, and I'm back with another video. And this time I want to talk to you about, again, the psychology and the language, but we're talking about emotions. And I know a lot of people, or I've met quite a few people, let me be specific, that have become quite fluent in languages or a particular language, but when they speak it, it's very dry, first maybe for lack of rhythm, but also for lack of emotions. And I realized that a lot of times, when you learned your language, it was through whatever your native language, like mine was English. And when I learned my native language, I learned it through lots of emotions. I learned words with anger, sadness, love. All my emotions were within each word, and there was a personal experience connected to each word, which made it even more emotional. But what I see is that when you're trying to translate and you're learning through just pure translation, and I have nothing against translation, I'm just saying sometimes we just miss the emotion. So to give it a good example, I remember when I was about 19 and I moved from Texas into Ciudad Victoria, Tamaulipas, in capital Tamaulipas in Mexico. And I just remember that though I was very shy to tell any American girl that she's beautiful or I liked her or I loved her, I found out that it was so easy for me to do in Spanish, just because if you say I love you in Spanish, you didn't feel it. It wasn't the same as saying I love you in English, so it was easier for you. And I think we see a lot of times that in the foreign language it's easier. However, if you're ever going to build that relationship with the language, as I mentioned in earlier videos, you have to practice emotion. So if you say I love you, try to feel I love you. Try to learn how to argue in the language. Try to tell jokes in the language. A good way of learning the language. I learned a lot of Chinese by telling jokes, okay? In the Chinese language. And so, it's like, if you make somebody laugh, you need to laugh in the language. You need to cry in the language. You need to get angry in the language. You need to love in the language. You need to put emotions. If you say, for example, I want to eat something right now. Quiero comer algo ahora mismo. Well, say ahora mismo like you mean it. Ahora mismo. Don't just say quiero comer algo ahora mismo like a robot. So, which means I want to eat something right now. So just take that, how important it is to have emotions within the language. Thank you.